You might not have noticed, but if you think of physics and Newton's laws, Mulan might not seem like the best example to use, explaining them.
Well, what if we told you that one scene shows us the 3 laws of Newton? The battle scene shows us the first, second, and third laws as the Huns got ready to attack Mulan and her army on the mountain.
Hold the last cannon! Prepare to fight. If we die with honor.
At the beginning of the clip, we already see an example of Newton's first law. Newton's first law is an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay in motion at a constant velocity unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. This is also known as the law of inertia.
As you can see, the Huns start charging forward on their horses. This shows the first law because the horses are moving, so they are staying in motion.
Yeah, aim the cannon at Shan Yu.
You might want to light that right about now. Quickly, quickly!
Come on, we gotta help!
You missed! How could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you!
As crazy as it sounds, this clip shows us Newton's 3 laws. To begin with, we'll start with the first law. This shows the first law because in the beginning, the snow is laying still on the mountain, and once the cannon hits the mountain, the snow starts to fall, causing the avalanche, and meaning it has been hit by an unbalanced force.
The moment Mulan goes to fire the fireworks at the mountain, she calculated where and how much force it will need for it to fall. This shows us Newton's second law, F equals ma. By Mulan firing the firework, the big mass of snow proceeded to fall and cause an avalanche, the snow going faster as it goes down the slope of the mountain, therefore stopping the Huns.
The avalanche falling shows gravity because it pulls the snow down. If there was no gravity, the snow would just float in the air.
This also shows Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal opposite reaction, because this action is when Mulan fired the cannon at the mountain, and the reaction is the snow falling.
Another moment where Newton's third law shows is when the Huns and their horses are running away from the avalanche. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The action is the force pushing back on the ground to run, and the reaction is them speeding up. Friction is also a big factor in the scene.
When the Huns and their horses are running down the mountain, they're fighting against the sliding friction between their hooves and the snow. Snow has low friction, meaning it's slippery, so they can't get a good grip to stop or to change directions easily.
You may not believe it, but what Mulan did can and is being done in real life. Professionals such as the U.S. Forest Service and the Canadian Armed Forces regularly use military artillery and strategically place explosives to intentionally trigger small and controlled avalanches.
They do those steps in order to release built-up snow on unstable slopes under controlled conditions, preventing a more dangerous and even more destructive natural avalanche from happening randomly.
You might ask how. Well, for starters, the scene happens on a narrow mountain, ideal terrain for a large slab of snow to be balanced. But the snowpack likely has weak layers, making it highly collapsible. By Mulan aiming and firing the cannon directly at the snowpack, the moment the cannon fired and hit the snowpack, it caused the weak layers to collapse and fall down the mountain, speeding up as it reached the bottom.
Though firing a cannon as small as the one Mulan had may not immediately cause a snow peak the same size to fall in real life, the scene is mostly dramatized for movie effect, so the scene is possible, but you need to use much more force for a snowpack that large to fall and cause an avalanche.